Hey guys, and I'm back. Finally. I just turned 20, and if I could sit down with my younger self, these are the things that I would tell her. I'm officially done with the teenagers, stepping into my 20s, which, in my opinion, is pretty big. So, I feel like this is the perfect time for me to make a video about 20 things that I learned when I turned 20. Starting off with the first lesson that I've learned: everyone succeeds at their own pace. This was something that I've learned when I started comparing myself to other people. And this is especially common when you use social media. Everyone has their own journey. Your journey isn't supposed to look the same as anyone else's. Don't get sad or give up hope when you see other people achieving things and you're not. It could just not be your time. Just keep trusting the timing of your journey and focus on that. The second lesson that I've learned is ready is not a feeling, it's a decision. You are never gonna be 100% ready. That's okay, because being ready is not a feeling, it's a decision you make, even if you think can't do it yet. The third lesson that I learned is it's not hard, it's just new. When you try something for the first time, it can feel a bit overwhelming. During this time, when you're feeling overwhelmed, your brain confuses what is new as something hard because you're just not used to it. Your brain just keeps assuming that what you're doing is hard when in reality it's just new and you're not used to it. But when you eventually get used to it, it gets a lot more comfortable for you to do. Just know that it's always time and practice that could help you do something better. The fourth lesson that I learned is success is the result of continuous work. There is no shortcut. It's not about doing one big thing, but more of showing up consistently and working towards a goal. Even if something's boring or hard, you just gotta give continuous effort and keep continuously and consistently working towards it. Because nothing in life comes easy. Lesson number 5: take every opportunity you can now. Time moves fast. We all know that. Don't wait for any perfect conditions, or like I said before, don't wait for the feeling that you're ready. Just say yes. Take the risk. Meet people. Make memories. Start new things. Take in every opportunity you can. Because there's a time in life that you cannot do this anymore. So every time you get an opportunity, grab it. Take it. Do it. Say yes. Lesson number 6: learning it late is better than never learning it. Just because you didn't know something before doesn't mean that you failed in life. What matters is that you're growing. Don't assume that blooming later in life is a failure. Blooming late is still blooming. So don't get upset if you think that you don't know something earlier. Definitely don't assume that you failed just because of that. Lesson number 7: action cures anxiety. Overthinking only feeds your fear. But the moment you take a step closer or a step forward to get to your goal, the anxiety immediately starts slowly fading away. Next time you feel anxious, don't procrastinate. Don't start overthinking because it's only just gonna be feeding more and more into your fear. What you gotta do is start working towards whatever is giving you that anxiety. I live by this, I've done this, and I know for sure that my anxiety just disappears the second I start taking steps forward towards achieving whatever that is causing my anxiety. Lesson number 8: everyone you meet teaches you something about yourself. There's many people that you meet throughout your life. They could either stay or leave or hurt you or even heal you. Every person is a mirror. They reveal the needs you have, or the wounds you have, or the values that you have. Lesson number 9: praise in public and criticize in private. Uplifting other people in public is considered something really good. You're building trust and loyalty towards someone. If there's something you see that should be corrected in that person, just go to that person, talk to that person privately, and mention it. This makes sure that this person is not embarrassed in front of a crowd or shamed for something bad they're doing. Another lesson that I learned is don't broadcast your intentions. There's two different opinions on this. Some people say it's because of the jinx. I personally don't believe in jinx, but what I do believe in is that when you broadcast your intentions to people, when you tell people about your targets or your goals, your brain eventually starts thinking, okay, she's telling this, he or she is telling this to people. There's this thing where your brain cannot really define between reality and imagination. So when you broadcast your intentions out loud, your brain configures it as you've already accomplished this. It doesn't really get the drive or doesn't really push you to keep working towards these targets. Don't jinx it if you believe in that, or else don't trick your mind into thinking you've already accomplished it when you haven't. Number 11: silence is a response too. So you don't always have to believe that you gotta respond to everything people say, because sometimes something a person say could offend you. Walk away. Or else if you think that you want to talk, go ahead, talk. Say that you don't like this, say that you're offended. But the thing is, not a lot of us realize this, but sometimes silence is a lot stronger. Not everything someone says should be responded to. Remember that silence is a response too. And by no means does this mean that you gotta just keep your mouth shut and let other people bully you. Don't think that you always gotta react to something. Lesson number 12: be a student. Always. Just because you're out of university or out of school, don't think you gotta stop learning. This life is gonna teach you many things throughout. And just because you're done with school doesn't mean you're done with learning. There's many more things you gotta learn. Look at things as if you have to learn something. No matter how much you know, there's always more to learn. So stay humble, stay curious, and stay open. Lesson number 13: everything you lose creates space for everything you need. Losing people, losing things, losing opportunities, it could be very disappointing and you will lose motivation. But something you need to change in the way you look at life is sometimes life just clears up certain parts. Certain people might leave you, certain opportunities might not come your way, or as you reached for it but you lost it. Sometimes life just clears the way for you so that something better can come for you. That's what I ultimately believe, because I've lost many things. A lot. Trust me, I've lost a lot. But at the same time, with each opportunity I've lost, I've gotten something a lot more valuable and something that has changed me a lot. Initially, I was planning on going to America for my studies, but life didn't go as I wanted it to go, and I messed up on things. I lost my opportunities to go to America, and I was thrown into the path of coming here to Australia. And guess what that did to me? I landed in a country, in a city that I didn't know that I would love. I got so many opportunities here. I've reached so many targets here that I did not know I could reach. I know I did lose a lot. I was terrified that I wouldn't reach my dreams just because I couldn't go to America. Every time you lose something, just don't lose motivation, don't lose hope. Lesson number 14. Sometimes you win, but sometimes you learn. If you fail something, don't think of yourself as a failure. You may have not realized this, but if you don't win something, you've learned something. You've become wiser. Some of life's most powerful lessons come from the times you didn't get what you wanted. So just know that sometimes you win, and sometimes you learn. Lesson number 15. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Pain is the price of growth. You definitely faced a lot of hard things in life, and I definitely have too. What I've learned is these hard things that I've faced in life, none of it killed me. So, what did it do? It made me stronger. I faced that struggle strongly and walked through it successfully. You've gone through it and you've come out of the other end alive. So, it hasn't killed you. So, what has it done to you? It's made you a lot stronger. You are a lot more resistant to struggles right now just because you face those hardships in life. Lesson number 16. Life happens. Be ready. Things won't always go as you plan. I learned it the hard way that adaptability was a very important skill that I needed. The more flexible you are, the more unshakable you can be, because life is always going to come in your way. And the best thing you can do about it is being flexible, building adaptability, because you cannot really stop or avoid these issues or these things that could suddenly appear out of nowhere. The only thing that you can do is be more adaptable and flexible for whatever is going to come in your way and fight it. Because life happens. You just gotta be ready when it happens. Lesson number 17. Proper sleep equals a better life. I know a lot of people who sleep less hours, which also includes me. I slept for like maximum 5-6 hours. And I learned it the hard way. Sleep isn't just rest. Sleep is supposed to fuel you. It fuels your focus. It fuels your emotions. It fuels your health. A good night's sleep has the power to change everything in your life. It affects your eating habits. It affects your concentration. It affects your brain capacity, like your memory. It basically affects everything in your life. Start right now. If you're not getting enough sleep, get at least 8 hours of sleep. Generally 7 to 9 hours, but I try my best to get 8 hours now. So make sure to sleep well, because you definitely need it. Lesson number 18. Being alone isn't lonely. Most of the time when you see someone sitting alone at a cafe, what immediately comes to your mind is like, oh, they're lonely. Because being alone doesn't always equal to being lonely. Learning to enjoy your own company is very important. It's one of the most freeing things you could ever do to yourself. It's important. It is important for you to reconnect with yourself. Go ahead, you can hang out with a lot of people, but also spend some time with yourself. Because eventually you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna start facing a lot of troubled self-hating, or just you cannot live without having anyone else's company in your life. And that is sad. Lesson number 19. Forgive and forget. Not for them, but for you. Holding on to resentment, holding on to hate, is only gonna hurt you. Take this into your mind. Forgiving doesn't necessarily mean what happened was okay. What it means is that you choose to be in peace over the pain. Because continuous resentment towards a person or continuous hate towards a person is only gonna put you into misery. You're gonna be in pain. You're not gonna hate that person for the rest of your life, and you're just gonna forget he or she exists and just go on with the rest of your life. Lesson number 20. The last lesson. Forgive yourself. This is different from lesson number 19 because here I'm talking about forgiving yourself. You're going to make mistakes, okay? You're not perfect. You're obviously going to make mistakes. You'll say the wrong things, you'll do the wrong things, you'll hurt people, and you'll also hurt yourself. But we forget that we are human and we are growing. Of course, we are prone to error. Be gentle with who you are. If you keep hating yourself, you're hurting yourself for the rest of your life as well. Forgive yourself. Don't live with the hate towards yourself, because this is gonna be a lot harder for you. Because, like I said, hate is pain, and you're gonna live with the pain. Would you rather live with the pain than just forgive yourself? Okay, you made a mistake. You learned from it. Forgive yourself for making that mistake, learn the lesson, and now walk away. Go on with the rest of your life. Let go of the pain of hating yourself. You're doing the best you can, and you're human, so you are prone to error. And by no means do I mean just keep making mistakes. That is not what I mean. It was quite a journey to turn 20 and have done so many things, good and bad, made so many mistakes. But the thing is, like I said, I am human and I'm growing. Before I learned this lesson, I was the biggest hater of myself. The hardest person to forgive was always myself. And I still am forgiving her for having made all those mistakes, having done all those things, because I'm still learning and I'm still growing. And maybe that is the best part of turning 20, having realized all of these things. So if you're on this journey too, you're not alone. I'm with you. There's many other people around you that's gone through similar struggles, forgiving themselves and learning, growing. So I hope these 20 lessons were either relatable to you or else might have taught you something. So I hope you enjoyed. And these are the 20 things that I've learned in my 20 years of being in this planet. And see you later in a different vlog. Bye!